78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Whoa, 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 Mr. Kent. The people from Dash and Bolt Productions are here to interview you. Sorry for the interruption. Come on, take 5. Sorry about that, sir. Alright, before you start, I'd like to tell you I am CEO.
Mr. Kent, I was wondering if you could give me some background information on Coca-Cola. What can you tell me about your company?
Sure. Coca-Cola, CEO. Founded in 1892. I mean, I wasn't there, but I helped with the idea. And to be exact, we have 3,200 different products to choose from. And right now, this year, I think we racked it up to 31 billion in revenue. Now we have 19 local and regional organizations and partners. I mean, it's grown financially. It's been amazing. You know, I mean, I don't want to get cocky, but we have 3,200 different products, ranging from sodas to sports drinks if you're a jock, to fruity drinks if you're into that sort of thing, but like teas and such.
What are your thoughts on the future of Coca-Cola? Where does your company stand today, and what do you see for the future?
You know, the only person that can see into the future is God. But if I were to predict, and when I just spoke to one of my employees today that works with the numbers and the stats, he says we're projected to have around 200 billion by 2020. Now that's a huge number, and we've doubled our sales since 1997, and that's attributed to a lot of things. And right now we're trying to target the middle class. The middle class is a growing class in today's society. So, and stats show that young people tend to buy our product. So we try to target them, but also expand as well to try to target, you know, elderly, senior citizens and such.
Bill Egby is president of Coca-Cola's South Africa business unit. Does everybody, every step of the way, do they make money?
Absolutely. You can find the product in the most remote parts of the continent. It's because everybody who touches the product makes money. That's how they survive.
And their survival has helped Coke prosper in Africa, across 56 countries and territories. To make it work, Coke bottles its drinks as close to the consumer as possible, with 160 plants across the continent. Just as it does in markets around the world, Coke hones in on South Africa's vast and emerging middle class, a group which earns the equivalent of between $3,000 and $5,000 US a year.
And this is definitely our revenue, and our growth over the years has definitely been, you can attribute to the globalization, because we haven't stayed strictly to the US. We've tried going overseas, expanding our product.
Now, Mr. Kent, you just spoke of globalization. What role do you think your company plays in globalization?
Well, take this. One second. Listen me on. Yeah, don't. No. We want gym first, then tan. No, we work up a sweat, and then we get some color. All right? And then I got some clothes too when we hit the laundromat.
So, Mr. Kent, what role does globalization play in your company? And by that I mean, where does your company fit in the spectrum? And do you support globalization?
That's a great question, Mr. Meoff. You know, globalization has a huge effect on our organization and the growth of it. And I already stated that, you know, the expansion of our product and the growth of our product has a lot, you know, can be attributed to the globalization. our enterprise is a bottling company. Now, we go to other countries, we build factories, we provide jobs. We provide jobs that, you know, cut costs, they give people jobs, they improve the economy. While, you know, countries like Africa, they have a very weak economy right now. And, you know, we have organizations in there that, you know, where they sell, they buy, they transport, which all gives jobs. Now, that's the beauty of Coca-Cola.
So what you're
You know,
saying?
no, that's the beauty of Coca-Cola. The person drinking it, the consumer doesn't just get it, everybody gets it. It's the love, baby. It's the love.
Okay, so Mr. Kent, basically what you're saying is you go into these countries and you set up a factory, you provide jobs to their people, and essentially you become the economy.
You can say that. Who wouldn't want to run their economy on Coca-Cola? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Now, let me tell you this. It's not just one country. It's Africa. We got them right here. Africa, Pakistan, China, Egypt, Russia. They're all growing right now. We have a few. We're starting to get India. India's a little weaker right now, but we're growing. It's growing right now. That's all I have to really say on that, you know? And Mexico, I might add, was the biggest consumer. It is one of the weaker countries, however, it was the biggest consumer of Coca-Cola. And I have to show some love. Show some love.
My name is Patrick O'Connor. I'm 45 years old and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I was laid off from Coca-Cola about a month ago. I've had the job since I was 23 years old, fresh out of college. I started out at the bottom of Coca-Cola, working in one of the plants in Atlanta, Georgia. We primarily bottled Coke to be shipped over to foreign countries through exporting. I was called into Coca-Cola's office in Atlanta, Georgia, their headquarters, about a month ago, and I was expecting to receive some sort of promotion to maybe the corporate offices, since I had been climbing the ranks all the way to general manager of the plant over my career with Coke. Instead, they informed me about how Coca-Cola was shutting down their international plant in the US and moving it to India. They explained to me that they could hire someone in India and pay them 1/4 the salary that I was making here in America. Coca-Cola's played a huge role in my life. It was like a big family for me. I was always loyal to the company and never even considered drinking Pepsi. But now, after Coca-Cola just gets rid of me like that, I start to question. I just walked out of Stop and Shop looking for a job. I had a job interview with the manager. Unfortunately, in this economy, there's many people just like me, my situation. It's getting tough because I have to raise my 2 kids, provide for my wife. All these jobs being sent overseas, is there going to be any work left?
So, my name is Bill Waters. I'm a professor at Harvard University. I'm also a historian who studies world economics. And thank you for coming in today.
Professor Walters, we're very excited and honored to have you here. And I just want to ask you a few questions. I just want to see your position on Coca-Cola and globalization, because they're one of the largest organizations right now, and they're beginning to globalize. I just want to get your take on it.
As an historian, I have done extensive research and studies on this very topic, and I have found that consistently Coca-Cola is the biggest soda franchise in the world, but it has some of the worst wages and worst working conditions.